that will work.
Ladies and gentlemen, K&R on the Road coming live to you from Bill's Pier.
Is it the Pier? Lobster Shack?
Lobster Shack, and we're in, what's the name of this town?
Southwest Harbor.
Southwest Harbor in Maine.
That's right. We thought we'd come do the experience of another lobster shanty. We didn't have lobster. They kind of looked at us like, lobster? We didn't think it was a big deal.
We've had our fill of lobster, and let me just tell you that this is the lobster capital of the world. You would expect to come here and find that lobster's cheaper. No,
it's not.
No.
But it is delicious and fresh.
No.
But it's fresh.
It seems fresh.
I know. So tell everybody what we did today.
Oh, well, speaking of lobster, we were just sitting here next to these signs. One of them says that the lobster industry, they cannot catch a lobster that's less than 3 1/4 inches in body length and more than 5 inches in body length. So as a lobster, if you get past the 5-inch mark,
you want to grow fast.
You're home free.
Yeah, you got it.
And it turns out, I didn't know this, that lobsters continue to grow the rest of their life. According to this sign, they can get up to 4 feet long and weigh as much as 40 pounds. So
I wouldn't want to run into that if I were scuba diving.
There's some monster lobster out here because once you get past 5 inches, brother,
are home. You are just like, they laugh at their friends.
They laugh in the face of danger.
So today we went to Acadia National Park.
It was nice.
Well, first, before we did that, we were in Acadia. We went on a little hike in Shipyard Harbor. I think we hiked.
We didn't see any ships, though.
We didn't see any ships, but it was a good hike, and
nice hike.
A
lot of rocks.
We heard something in the bushes, and we weren't really sure what it was. Were you really scared? I wasn't that scared.
I was scared.
Yeah, well, anyway, it was like, wait.
It was a high pitched.
It was really high pitched.
What had happened is Captain Nick on our sailboat ride, he had told me about some animal that's out here that gets kind of crazy, and I thought for sure that we was fixing to come face to face with one. I don't remember what the animal was, but he described them as being quite aggressive. And so whatever this was kind of following us along and making this noise and
jumping
talking back
from
and forth
tree
to
tree to tree. Yeah, there are monkeys in the tree.
Turns out it was a red-tailed squirrel.
They make squirrels really small in Maine. We're not kidding you.
Their blueberries are small up here too.
They have small blueberries. They're delicious. But it was the cutest little guy. But it looked. We thought it was a chipmunk.
We didn't.
Yeah, but it wasn't a chipmunk.
But anyway, one of the things I have discovered as we've traveled about is everywhere you go, the water tastes a little different. You've probably noticed that.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
I don't like the water.
And
look, I'm drinking.
They're in the top 5.
So my question is, why is it in the world that we can't all agree on what is the best tasting water and just all stick to the same recipe?
The bubbles. Remember, we passed the Italians. They're like, "Where the bubbles? Where the bubbles?" I
See, they didn't like the water either.
Yeah.
So my idea is that the basic recipe of water is supposed to be H2O, but I got a feeling they're putting something else in there.
I don't know what the hell it was.
But it's no
salt. That's not really salty. You think it's
we are looking forward to getting back to Georgia and Georgia water. Speaking of Georgia, we went to Cadillac Mountain, which is the highest.
There's a seagull. Seagull just about landed on Keith's
That was scary. But we went to Cadillac Mountain, which is the highest mountain on the eastern seaboard.
We read it.
And it's all granite. It's this huge piece of granite. And I'm going to tell you, it's something to look at. It's impressive.
It was awesome.
And right in our backyard, Stone Mountain, which, you drive around Atlanta, you can't even see Stone Mountain. You don't even stick up. You just get right up on it. And it turns out Stone Mountain in Georgia is the largest piece of granite in the world. Sorry, Cadillac.
That was a fun fact.
But we got you on this one.
Yeah. So the one travel tip, we had to give them the travel tip.
Travel tip. Here we go.
Everywhere you go in Acadia, they keep saying display your pass on the dashboard, but there's no sorry folks, park's closed. The moose outside should have told you. There's no park guide, so we didn't know where to get the pass. So we get all the way there and it says, do not enter Cadillac Mountain without your pass.
You gotta have the pass.
You got to go to the visitor center. I'm not kidding you. We went all up the mountain. We had to go all the way down 5 miles to try to get to the pass. The line was so long. We said we're going rogue. We went back up the mountain, and it says right there, not even 20 feet away.
Yeah, 20 feet away.
20 feet. There's a seagull again. 20 feet away, you can buy your pass here. So for $30 and about 45 minutes on a piece of granite, it worked out.
It all worked out.
It did.
I think you might could have went pass free, but we don't want to encourage bad
I
behavior.
would. We were happy to contribute to the park. We really were.
We were.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that it?
I think we're done.
I'm clammed and muscled out. I can't have any more.
Hasta la vista,
Okay.
baby.